On the Bay Bridge tonight, they've only been in place for a year, but we found Caltrans already ripping out some of those $10,000 palm trees. We sent Night Beat's Andria Borba to find out why. Andria?
Well, Veronica, we had one of our producers who saw this when she was driving into work today. She told us what was going on. We went to talk to an arborist to see why. Greeting your entrance to San Francisco westbound on the Bay Bridge are canary palm trees. But as you can see from Chopper 5, a few of the trees aren't fit enough to stand sentry to the city anymore. Before you shake your finger and say, "I told you so," or "Hey, the chilly Bay Area isn't as hot as tropical Aruba," the urban arborist Scott Wheeler says the icon of Southern California isn't a terrible choice.
They're tolerant of soil conditions, they're tolerant of high winds, they're tolerant of salt spray. They perform excellent windbreaks.
There are other problems, though, like disease.
Some of the trees on the Embarcadero did have pink rot or fusarium.
And while that trouble may seem like it's a bay away, Scott says not so fast. Is it possible that spores from the Embarcadero made it all the way across the bay to the Bay Bridge?
It's possible, it's not unlikely.
Another reason for the palm die-off is the fact that unlike organs, trees don't transplant well.
Any damage in transport is going to be likely to kill off a tree.
Also, palm trees don't make good antiques.
The older the tree, the more problems you're going to run into. The issue here is that they wanted to install large developed trees, and it can take 60 years for these trees to reach a maturity and a maximum height. They can live 100 years, so they're not necessarily in old age, but they're not as vigorous as young trees. Now, we contacted Caltrans to see what was going on. We haven't heard back from them yet at this point, but the arborist did tell us when you transplant and transport these older mature trees, you can expect to lose about 25 to 35% of them. On the Night Beat on the Bay Bridge, Andria Borba.